Lake Babine Nation Fisheries and the Skeena Watershed Conservation Coalition announced this year's invisible salmon migration event has been called off, as many communities around will miss it. Co-executive director Shannon McPhail explains why and how the event has made a name for itself throughout the Northwest region.
We celebrate their migration out, as sort of a way to bless them on their journey and hope that as many of them come home as possible, and to also raise awareness around the importance of estuaries and how critical they are, because they don't just go there on their way out. They come back to that same point and they wait there while they're getting ready to make the big run back up the river to spawn.
More than 600 people attended the last in-person event in 2019, where activities included drumming, food tasting, singing, and programs for children.
To connect kids to their, to the place they live, the rivers that flow through them, to food security, to the salmon that, maybe they'll be standing on that same shore with a fishing pole or a net, or even just binoculars to watch these fish come home.
McPhail explains that salmon are a keystone species and are of high international value.
Back in 2006, they were assessed by IBM to be worth $110 million each and every year to our economy. And that's just the whole cold, hard cash. That doesn't really get into how much they supply our economy from a sustenance perspective. That's just what is the money that comes into our region that these salmon bring.
Moving forward, McPhail and her team are pushing to keep salmon safe. Their main obstacle, climate change.
The big Pacific blob, which is this giant floating warm piece out in the ocean, that blob killed a lot of fish. If the water temp is off by even 1 degree, that can prevent fish from spawning or eggs from hatching. They're going to need some support from us.
The event is expected to return in 2023, where McPhail expects a large attendance. For CFTK-TV News, I'm Hannah Schmidt in Terrace.